Okay, what's up everybody? My name is Aiden, but you can call me Dan and you're watching AI Dan. We have arrived in the second half of 2020. And I haven't posted in like 1 or 2 or I don't know, like 4 months or something. Yeah, my bad. Anyway, second half of 2020, not as bad as the first one. Still pretty fucking terrible though. I have my list here, so I'm gonna just start reading some things, and at the end there's something that hit really close, and you'll understand why. We'll get to that. But first thing on the list is some countries have a second lockdown.
Oh no, not this again!
For example, the UK, and that was needed, but it's also needed in the Netherlands, but we are not getting it. We'll see. Maybe they'll still do it later, but as I said, we'll see. Presidential election, that is very controversial. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for, but you get it. A lot of Trump supporters, a lot of Biden supporters. And it made for a good rap battle. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put a link in the description because you have to see it if you haven't already. Yeah, I don't really care if you like Trump or Biden. People in America do make it a thing. Like if you're for Trump, while they like Biden, then you're the devil. But for me, like if you vote for Biden, people are not gonna be satisfied with you or with the Biden supporters in general. That might cause a civil war. Or if you vote for Trump, World War III. So, you win some, you lose some. But at the end of the day, we'll still die.
Okay.
Anyway, this is a short video, by the way, because we're already at the last point.
Why the fuck?
And that is some of my personal stuff I haven't uploaded because of school. And I really need to focus because last year, if it wasn't for Corona, I would pass, I think. I'm a pretty focused student. I have the skills, you know. Because I really didn't have any good grades, but if I focused, I probably could have brought it back.
No.
Yeah, no, the Corona really saved me, to be honest with you. Anyway, this is the thing, and I want to just hear your thoughts here as well. And it's about something that happened in my school. Okay, so a few days ago, a Dutch teacher discussed a poster he hung in the back of his room. I'll put a picture somewhere on the screen right now. But while he discussed it, I think a couple students actually didn't like it. I don't know if they discussed it with a teacher because, well, I wasn't there. But somebody posted a picture of the poster on social media and it went viral. And a lot of Muslims, or well, students in general, they mailed the teacher who did it and threatened him. I don't know how bad the threats are, but I can guess how bad it is because the teacher now is in hiding. He's not even in his own house anymore, and he is now, well, in hiding. This was a heavy for the Dutch government and just a lot of people in general, for my school, for the students, for the other teachers and all of that, because they are now like, should he have hung that poster and discussed it in class, or was that a pretty dumb move? And in my opinion, you should be able to discuss a poster, sure, but the thing is, when you're because that poster is pretty extreme for Muslims, and I'll tell you why in a second. But even if it's like offensive, we should still be able to discuss it And the threatening emails, they were very inappropriate. I'll be honest about that. What I think a lot of people confuse, and I've seen it on TV, multiple people who actually confuse it, is that this with conflicts with freedom of speech, that you should not if you say that you should not discuss it in class, then it's like you're going against freedom of speech. You don't want freedom of speech. That's what they're saying. But I don't think it's about that, because I think that respect is something that we have to pay attention to. It's not about what you can do by law, because you can do a lot by law and still piss off a lot of people. That's not what it's about, and that is what I see a lot on TV, is whether or not this actually conflicts with freedom of speech. What I think is that those posters should not be hung up. Just if someone says that they don't want it in there because it doesn't make them feel comfortable, or like it offends them, then why would you not take it down? And I've heard that some people say that this was inappropriate. The threatening emails, they were inappropriate, and they are, and they should now put posters from Charlie Hebdo, because I think it was from Charlie Hebdo. You saw it, but those type of posters, that they should hang it everywhere, or at least in every school, no matter if it's middle school, high school, college, university, doesn't matter. They just want it in there. And I don't think that is a good thing at all, because instead of resolving the issue here, you're actually disrespecting a lot of Muslims, because, as I said, those posters are offensive. And the reason for that, I will tell you right now, is because in the Quran it says that you are not allowed to draw Muhammad, because we don't know what he looks like. So it's just a common rule, or just a rule in general in the Quran, that you cannot draw him. That is not allowed. It's actually strictly forbidden. So that's why we're so offended by it, because in some posters it actually shows Muhammad, and it also makes Muhammad look bad. You picture Muhammad and then you make him look bad. That's just disrespectful, and I don't understand why people won't take the poster down when A, they know that the poster is offensive, and B, I don't get why they don't take the poster down if we just ask for it. Of course, that threatening email, that was not with respect, that was actually highly disrespectful, but I would ask respectfully to take that poster down, not post it on social media. And that is actually something else that I want to get into, is that this really disappoints me, because with this issue, I thought that we're not to brag or anything, but like, we're pretty high level, is that how you say it? We have very like intelligent students. That's why it really disappoints me that when the poster was discussed in class, that no one actually went into why the poster should be removed. And that really disappoints me once again, because if that was the case, then we never would have heard about this, but now we do, and it makes us Muslims look bad. Especially a clip I'm about to show you. It is news, but it's different because the news is just very, how do you say it, like, it's almost like press, you know? What they do is they go up to people, they shove a microphone in their face, they ask a lot of questions, and they just have a camera person, obviously, because else it wouldn't be news. And it's very, like, I'm not saying that's not allowed, but like, it's a bit aggravating, isn't it? It doesn't matter though. What does matter is that one of our students that I actually know, I don't know his name, but I've talked to him before. Well, he did this.
Hey! Nee, dat vind ik niet goed. Heel kanker met de camera. Oh. Nou. Niet doen, zeg je eerlijk, mijn broer. Wil je niet aan... Het loopt vandaag sowieso een beetje anders voor ons, aangezien we zijn aangevallen bij de school. En daar zijn we gewoon eventjes gaan vragen, joh, wat is er aan de hand? Dat vonden de leerlingen daar een minder prettig idee. Waar komt in godsnaam...
That just makes us look bad. And Muslims are usually pictured as either terrorists or very aggressive people, which is just not always the case. It's the same as saying that every man is a rapist, and you already, if you're a man that is, or not a feminist, and you already know how that sounds. It's just, no, actually, it's just not true. And it's just giving Muslims a bad name, and it's such a shame. It really is, because we, or at least most of the people, would believe that every man should get equal opportunities. But because of this, that's just not the case. And a guy actually he's a politician, I should refer him as a politician. His name is Wilders, her last name is Wilders. He actually wants to send the Islams back to their country, or where they came from, or at the very least he wants to banish the Islam, make it illegal or something, which that is just discrimination. And the fact that we could even go this far really surprises me, because we're not all like this, but the TV doesn't show that, media doesn't show that, so we have to do it ourselves. We don't have a base, or a large base, so it's just a shame. It really is. I don't know. I'm just hoping this video will reach a lot of people so they know why we were so offended by the posters, and why the things happened. Of course, it doesn't excuse it, but it does explain it. I don't know, man. I just feel like respect is fading. We just do things to be annoying, to bully or something. Like, why? Yes, there is freedom of speech, but if someone doesn't like something, out of respect, you should not bring that towards them. People just say things, not paying attention to how someone might feel, or like do things like hang those posters because it's legal, and they don't really care if, you know, somebody's offended by it. Respect will allow people of different races, different genders, different backgrounds, everything, just completely different people to communicate with each other. That's what respect is for, and I feel like it's fading, which, I don't know, man, it kind of sucks. Maybe respect will come back one day. I've not given up hope. That's why I'm making this video. This video on its own is not gonna reach a lot of people, so if you like the statements that I've made, then please share this video, because that would actually mean a lot to me. And yeah, who knows? I don't know what else to say, man. 2020 is just keep getting worse. At first it wasn't even close to me, and now it's very close to me because of my school. So hopefully the rest of 2020 isn't that bad, but we'll see. Only time will tell. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you another time.